So we have our cool foundation and then we have our warm foundation. And I'm gonna show you guys how to cancel both of these out. After and after. And that line that was there now is gone. Hi friends! Today's tutorial is all about how to find the perfect foundation on melanin skin. And if you have foundation that makes you look ashy, I'm gonna show you how to fix that. I'm pretty sure we've all been there before. So, for my new friends, hello. My name is Apamanabella. I've been a makeup artist for about 9 years now. I'm here sharing tutorials on what I've learned throughout the years. And now that you're here and we're friends, if you stick around, we just might have to become besties. I don't know. Cue the music and let's talk foundation. So the two main important factors when it comes to finding your perfect foundation match and not having it look ashy is finding your tone and your undertone. And I'm going to explain both. So your tone is going to be your surface shade of your skin tone. So that's going to be your light, medium, dark, deep, rich tone. Usually this shade changes between summertime and wintertime. So you have your tone, and then underneath that is going to be your undertone. That's going to be a little bit more permanent, and that does not change. So whether you're warm, cool, or neutral, and I'm going to explain the difference between them all. Golden undertones, more yellow, sun-kissed look, you're going to be in this family here. More gray is going to be here, or icy cool. That's going to be more of your cool undertone. So warm, think sun. And then more cool undertones, think more ice gray. For your neutral undertones, that's going to be the mix of both. So if I take these two concealer shades here and I go like this, you can see how this one from Natasha Denona pulls more orange, more yellow. So this is going to be a warm undertone. This one from Lancome is going to be more gray undertone. This is more of a cool undertone. Even taking a look at the packaging here, you can tell. So see how orange that is and more cool that is. So if you take a look at your skin in the mirror and you see that you peak more orange, then you're probably more of a warm undertone. And if you think you pull more gray, then you're going to be a cool undertone. I'm more of a cool undertone, or neutral, I would say, but I'm more in this family here. Now, if you truly are stuck and you can't figure out what your undertone is, one of two things. Opt for a neutral foundation, because that's going to be a mix of both, and that will be a safer bet for you. Or you can do the old school jewelry test if you haven't heard what that is. If you like to wear gold jewelry and it gives you that golden sun-kissed look and brings out your skin more, then you're probably a warm undertone. If you like to wear silver jewelry and silver jewelry does that for you, you know, give you that lit from within look and brings out your skin tone more, then you're probably more of a cool undertone. So try the jewelry test. If it works, let me know. Now, once you figured out your undertone, the fun part is going to be color swatching. When you are color swatching to find the perfect foundation, the best part is going to be right here. This area here on the jawline is going to be the best part because it's closest to the neck, and you want your foundation to match with your neck. Or for our friends out there who get really dark here on the forehead, but the rest of their face is much lighter, then I would say match your foundation to that area then where it gets darker. And then when it comes to this area here, if it's much lighter, you can just use concealer for that. When it comes to color swatching, you typically want to choose between 3 shades. So I'm gonna go like this here. I have 3 different foundations, like that. So we have shade 1, shade 2 in the middle, and then this is shade 3. Taking a look here, I think shade 1 looks a little too warm for me, so I'm gonna pass on that. This one here is pulling pretty gray. If I were to put this all over my face, this would make me look ashy, which I'm gonna cover how to fix that later. This one though, shade 3, this one looks like it's blending into my skin. and it's not as noticeable. It doesn't stick out as much. That's what you want. That's the key. You don't want your foundation to stick out as much. So these two stick out way more than shade 3. So I'm gonna pass on these ones. And then when I'm in the store, I would ask for a sample on this one. That way, when you go home, you can use your own lighting, what it looks like at home, wear it throughout the day, how does your skin feel in it, and then when you're ready to commit, go back to the store and purchase it if you wish to. Now, if you're an online shopper like me and you're trying to figure out which foundation to get, well, I'm almost always the darkest foundation shade, so I don't have to do much thinking there. But when you're looking online, just look at the model and ask yourself, does this person pull more warm undertones? Because remember, that's going to be permanent and that's more important when it comes to the foundation match. So are they pulling more warm? Do they look more gray, more cool, or could they be a mix of both? Are they neutral? So just look at the model that they're using for that foundation match to get a better feel on which one to pick. Now, there has been times where you think you're getting the right one, but then you get it in the mail and it's completely different than what it looks like online. I'm gonna show you how to fix that. So this foundation pulls more gray on me. It's this one here from Natasha Denona. Beautiful, smooth finish there as far as the finish goes. However, it does pull more gray on me. On this side is going to be a foundation that pulls more yellow on me. And I'm gonna show you guys how to cancel both of these out in the event that ever happens to you. So we have our cool foundation and then we have our warm foundation here. Now, as this dries down, the nice thing about both of these foundations is they oxidize. So what that means is it gets darker, okay? Basically, all you need to know is it's going to get a little bit darker as it dries down. Now, to cancel it out though, because it still has that gray or cool undertone, and this has more of that yellow warm undertone, the easiest way to fix this is to have a neutralizing bronzer. Now, this is actually a liquid contour from Rare Beauty, but I like to use it as a bronzer slash contour. Now, the undertone of this is definitely more neutralizing. It doesn't pull yellow, but it doesn't pull gray either. And when I dot just a little bit on, just like that, we'll go just like that. And when I blend it in, it's going to neutralize the ashiness or the gray in the foundation. Now you can see how that blends more into my neck. If I were to go like this looks more like my skin tone foundation rather than this side here where it pulls more orange. And you can see where it sticks out too right here. So let's neutralize that with a little bit of this here, my neutralizing, I call it a bronzer. It's a liquid contour, but anyway. So same thing, we're just gonna apply some dots just like that. I'm going to stipple it in, never swiping. Okay, always tapping in. And you can see in real time how it's neutralizing and blending more into my skin tone. Just gonna put the remainder here on my forehead, but you can see now the difference between both of them. So we have after and after. And that line that was there now is gone. If you already have powder on, you can also use this trick as well. You just wanna stipple in a little at a time. And the nice thing about this too, this product, is because it has that bronzing effect, if you do have on powder that makes you look really gray, it'll give your skin some life back into it. So you're not looking like a walking casket. Now that you know how to find the perfect foundation match, I hate to break it to you, but none of that matters if you're not taking care of your skin. If you're not taking care of your skin, or at least prepping your skin for makeup, then your foundation will probably still look okay. But we're not here for our foundation to just look okay, you know? No. Lucky for you, I've actually made a whole video on makeup prep one-on-one, so I'll put that somewhere here up in the video. So check that out if you want to maximize your foundation. Not only will this ensure a smooth canvas, but also give you long-lasting results throughout the day. So check out that video. If you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. I'll see you next week with a brand new video. Stay fabulous, friends. Bye.